You're working on a project for over 4 months now and you start realizing that this is not going anywhere. What do? You still continue with the same approach even though you know that in the end you will not have the right results. Well, that sounds logical to you. You have invested so much of time into it. How can you abandon it now? You, my friend, are a victim of sunk cost fallacy. Anyone who has given any competitive exam in their life can relate to this one. Imagine you are writing the English section for a competitive exam. There is a long passage that has 4 questions at the end of it. Midway into the passage, you realize that you don't understand the context of the passage, but instead of abandoning the passage and moving on to the next one, you are stuck there reading the comprehension. Somehow you manage to finish the comprehension and move to the questions. The questions don't resonate with what you have read. You look at the watch and you don't have the time to move to the next passage now. So what do? Despite knowing that this is a negative marking test, you go ahead and mark answers based on your intuition instead of leaving the answers blank. Well, you have invested so much into the passage. After the test, you realize that you have taken the wrong decision multiple times, and this may have cost you your dream job or university because of sunk cost fallacy. Sunk cost fallacy is applicable to every aspect of your life. You may be in a troubled relationship or a job that you don't like, but you don't want to quit just because you have already invested heavily into it. The sunk cost fallacy is most dangerous when we have invested a lot of time, money, energy, or love into something. This investment becomes a reason to carry on, even if we are dealing with a lost cause. The more we invest, the greater the sunk costs are, and the greater the urge to continue becomes. We have come this far. I have read so much of this book already, but I have spent 2 years of my life doing this course. If you recognize any of these thought patterns, it shows that the sunk cost fallacy is at work in a corner of your brain. Of course, there may be good reasons to continue investing into something to finalize it, but beware of doing so for the wrong reasons, such as to justify non-recoverable investments. Rational decision making requires you to forget about the cost incurred to date. No matter how much you have already invested, only your assessment of the future cost and benefits count. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and to learn more about interesting ideas, subscribe to the channel. Until then, keep your brain hungry for more.